100 now.
Yeah, it's no secret that everybody on the right has been influenced by Nick Fuentes. It's the truth, though.
It really is.
It's no secret that
really is.
all of the young people, especially young right-leaning men,
Yeah.
have been influenced by Nick. And so I wanted to touch back on this when we go back to the Full Send podcast. And specifically what they did after. I smacked my lips. I'm sorry.
You did.
Very sorry I smacked my lips. It's a bad habit I'm trying to eliminate. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But he went on Kick and he had this stream with the Nelk Boys. And he kind of roasted them a little bit, to be honest with you. He was very critical of the interview that they had. And here's him just telling them why he thinks having Netanyahu on was a really, really bad idea, specifically on Kick on the stream. And I don't even think it was considered an episode. Was it considered a Nelk Boys Full Send episode?
I want to say it was. It was a podcast.
Was it a podcast?
Yeah. I don't think the interview wasn't live streamed.
Interesting. Well, nevertheless, here's that.
At least,
that
yeah,
clip.
I don't think it was.
Here's that clip of Nick telling the Nelk Boys why, like, having Netanyahu on was a really bad decision.
I think this is my, and again, I haven't seen the whole interview, but I think that people are being critical. They see this as like a push by Netanyahu for public relations. He's going to come on your show to try to get all the young, conservative, frat guys, all the masculine men, the manosphere types, streaming types, to get back in the pocket of Israel.
Which, pause that. I mean, that's exactly what I just told you.
Yeah.
Young men ages 18 to 30 rate Israel at a 25 out of 100. So, I mean, with that polling alone,
who happen to lean conservative and lean right.
Exactly. And Democrats were even less in that in that poll in 2024. So just to get into the mainstream light of this demographic.
Yeah.
Like, you know exactly what you're doing.
Exactly.
They see you guys as basically doing PR for Israel, doing PR, doing damage control for Netanyahu. And I don't think that was maybe your intention. I don't think that's your goal. And I actually agree in principle, you should be able to hear people out. And I think that the reaction sort of vindicates what you're saying, which is, seems pretty unpopular. I mean, it seems pretty transparent. Netanyahu took the interview for that purpose.
Of course.
He's not going to take a hard interview with the journalist who's going to push back, who's actually going to interrogate him over the situation over there. He kind of cynically used the platform.
Look at them. Look at Steiny.
He's so retarded,
Look
dude.
at
I can't stand him.
Listen, I was a fan in the past.
I was never.
I was a fan of the Full Send podcast. I was a fan of the Full Send podcast when it was like brand new. When they had who's the guy that was doing the Buffalo Wild Wings commercials?
Oh,
yeah, the red hair, the Boston guy. Bob Menery.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When Bob Menery was on in the beginning, the first like 10, 15 episodes, it was a really cool dynamic. Now it feels like it's stale, and it feels like their podcast is like dying off. That's just my perspective. I lost interest. Because what happened was the episodes became like the same thing over and over and over again. It felt like, and the audio was really crappy for my taste. Granted, if you're critical of this, then we're just these are $90 mics. Like, we literally started this from the ground up. We built this shit brick by brick.
You built this shit brick
We
by
haven't
brick.
been established for a decade, 15 years. It's not like that. And so it's just interesting. You could tell. I mean, look at them. They don't look qualified.
I mean, I think that's the hill that we're gonna die on here, is that there's just absolutely zero reason that the Nelk Boys needed to be interviewing Bibi Netanyahu.
Well, it's because they're buddies with Trump, and they even said, like, we're gonna interview one of the most powerful people in the world. We're never gonna turn that opportunity down. But you just didn't do it justice at all.
Right.
It's
like, you
not
didn't. You. That's why I say that you had no business doing it, was because you need to be in touch with what's going on in your demographic and how they feel against Israel and what's going on. And for you to sit there and not even ask about the Iran bombing, like, I just wonder. And also, did you hear them say with Nick that there was like 20 guys in suits in there?
Yeah.
Like CIA, Mossad
Isn't
guys.
that weird?
Oh, it's weird, dude.
The
It's
weird
fucking
thing that you
weird.
brought up, though, earlier that I want to read back is Steiny, right? Steiny is one of the hosts on the Full Send podcast. Originally got involved with Nelk because he was a videographer, editor for Steve Will Do It, and then he became a regular part of their team. Interestingly enough, his real name, Aaron Steinberg, Steiny of the Nelk Boys, is the son of Harvey Steinberg, a lawyer who defended Ashner Carney, a convicted nuclear weapons smuggler back in 2004. Excuse me. None of this is surprising, is what this tweet says. So how about that?
Dude, I mean...
Is he a plant? Did they just put him there?
I don't know that he's a plant.
I mean,
we're
going down the conspiracy here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he's a plant, because if he is a plant, like, he's a really bad one. Like, I've genuinely never understood...
He has his own podcast. It sucks.
I know. I've never understood the hype behind him. I don't even really think there is a hype behind him. Like, I don't...
He's the member of the friend group that they just dog on.
He's a fringe guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, who is actually listening to him for insight?
I don't know.
And I do...
Nobody
I will
listens
say,
to the Nelk Boys for insight,
but I will say, like, I feel like if you're gonna judge them, I really do think that Kyle is like the front man, the smarter one. Steiny's just there to kind of be like the back end guy, which is also kind of how I view this podcast, which is like you're the fucking brainiac and I'm just the one sitting here.
That's not true. You can go off on tangents. You're very intelligent. Don't do that to yourself.
I won't. I'll never pat myself on the back. But here's what I will say: is that I just don't. I will not understand why they did this. I let me rephrase that, because I do understand why they did it. I will just never sit here and tell you that they were A, qualified, nor B, understanding enough to actually perform this interview.
Yeah, I just don't think it was a good idea at all. And I think with the media backlash that they're getting from the right and the left, even Tucker Carlson, bro.
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson.
Of all fucking people.
I'm listening to this on Spotify, and I go in the comments. You know, you can comment on Spotify?
Yeah.
I go in the comments, and Tucker leaves a comment on the Full Send podcast with Netanyahu. Mind you, they're friends with Tucker. They've done interviews with Tucker. And he's like, leave it up to the Full Send fellas to give Netanyahu a good interview.
Yeah, I mean, just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can't talk about him anymore. I can't talk about him
There's
anymore.
really nothing else to talk about. We pretty much fledged it all out.
Yeah, just about how asinine everything was. I'll talk about that.
Did you see that?
Yeah,